Corrin, Robin, basically the same.
I'm really happy about that. I'm also happy that we're getting to see these guys here in losers round 9. No, this is losers quarters. This is losers quarters.
Yeah, this is top 5.
Oh yeah, this is top 5. This is losers
And
quarters.
let's
baby.
not forget that we saw Ramses earlier on stream today actually taking a game from Larry Lur.
And while we were talking about that, 57%.
57.
57%.
Not bad at all.
Juggles and combos.
Yeah, but that insta-pin will get countered. Yo, that's so smart!
It's like when Salem which timed the banana.
For the first time, yeah. But pulling out moves like these, I think it's way better to keep those for closing moments of a game or set.
But I think Ramses didn't do it to hit Long0uw. There's only one vulnerable frame after Corrin's counter. So it's actually a great defensive option. If you manage to trigger the counter, you have a nice big hitbox, there's only one frame where you're vulnerable, and then you're out.
Yeah, I mean, but...
So I think it's actually a better defensive option to land on the gyro with counter.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a trump card. Know what I mean?
I get it, but honestly, it's a safe escape option in a lot of situations. Oh. Is it B-boop?
Will it be?
Oh.
Both!
No, usually we think air dodge or jump. Ramses neither. Delayed air dodge.
Delayed air dodge,
So
yeah.
if Long0uw had guessed jump, he would have gotten it anyway.
That's a third option.
Yeah. And what's good about that, if you jump, you have no jump and you're in the air, you know? If you delay air dodge like Ramses shit, and then you get down. Speaking of getting down, just...
Corrin got down, but not in a good way.
No, she got sent all the way down.
It wasn't a boogeyman, that was a death waltz.
Putting Long0uw off stage, no jump. Corrin has a decent offstage game with that back air, but it's not super great. Unfortunately for Corrin, all other moves send the opponent almost straight up, even forward air. And generally, if you want to have a nice offstage game, you want moves that send him horizontally. Oh, Long0uw's got that gyro. Oh, nice little read by Ramses, but he failed the execution just a little bit. Oh, Long0uw, man, the way he uses forward air, he's so much more aggressive than your average R.O.B, man. He is straight up punching you. Oh, tech chase situation. Yeah, I think that laser is so important in this matchup. It means Corrin can't freely use insta-pin, even at a distance, you know.
That's true.
Because if you miss, you're just gonna get zapped.
Yeah, and as we all know, insta-pin, one of Corrin's best moves, the side B.
Her whole game plan revolves around insta-pin. But you know, Ramses with the counter, he's been making excellent use of it. 75% deficit. Is it B-boop time? This time Long0uw guessed correctly, but on battlefield,
not quite.
You're gonna be living.
With the spirit of a dragon living inside of you, you won't die that quickly.
You see, it's an escape option. He countered the gyro. Long0uw tried to get in and punish, but Ramses could already move.
Yeah. I know. It's a great tool for that.
Yeah, he's not even trying to hit Long0uw. He's just trying to get away, and it's
an escape option because at least the other opponent won't be able to kill you, and this is just counter city.
Counter master, Ramses. Oh, Long0uw trying to get in with the George Foreman. Insta pin. Long0uw.
Yo, you cannot do that.
Great punish on a misspaced dragon shot, or whatever it's called. The paralyzer.
And Ramses' mastery of this character is definitely showing.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
The knowledge, man.
Yeah, just the way he fakes you out with momentum-changing moves like insta-pin and down air.
Alright.
Okay, that's actually really cool on Battlefield. He pinned the platform so he could get away.
Will
he
that
misses
kill?
the platform.
No. Yeah, but just by an inch.
And Ramses getting away with murder. He down aired straight into that up air.
Yeah. Not gonna kill either.
Oh.
Don't go in.
No, and right there, I think Long0uw should have shot the laser. There was almost nothing Ramses could have done. Oh.
Alright, that's not safe, and this time the tombstone will take that second stock.
Ramses sinking in his chair. He knows he's shooting a kick there. Now you're gonna have to close out the stock with no rage versus one of the best defensive characters in the game. with a character that has pretty poor average speed, you know.
Ooh, risky counter this time. The first one that misses, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the insta-pin!
The tipper at that.
Yeah. So that leaves them as even stocks. Ramses in the corner. But man, you just cannot contest this dragon, whatever it is, you know. Like I don't know what kind of body parts dragons had that she gets to spear like that, but
This dragon peripheral.
down there not working out as intended.
And Long0uw!
He pinned the stage! And then Long0uw pinned him down to the blast zone.
I was not ready for that down air. And yeah, Ramses wasn't either.
Ramses wasn't either. He's doing pretty good though. Doing pretty good considering Long0uw is definitely the more established player. Doing really good. I like the shenanigans he does with the counter. Both to kill and escape. You just gotta be a little bit more careful where he's kicking with those pins.
Okay, going back to battlefield.
So, tournament game for Ramses as this is losers quarters. Long0uw up 1-0. Let's see if Germany's Rock'em Sock'em robot can close it out and advance to lose the semis.
And I think the most important thing for Ramses is deciding on how he will edgeguard R.O.B, because R.O.B, known for his lackluster recovery, super linear, but Corrin doesn't have the best tools to counterplay that.
First of all, her mobility is kinda her recovery is also kinda ass.
Nah, it's okay.
It's okay, but if you mess up, you know, you could easily just lack range in that recovery, and then, you know, it's not a good luck.
Yeah.
And even if you hit R.O.B, you know, he's only gonna go up unless you down air that man. And at that point, you are playing really high stakes. oh, what are you gonna do? No invincibility.
But even without invincibility, he still makes it back on stage. Now on the offensive even.
I like the way he's comboing these forward airs into the dragon lunge. Ooh, that was a fantastic trade for Ramses.
How did that kill?
On battlefield.
On battlefield at that.
And
okay,
that's nerfed, you know. That move was nerfed.
And Ramses will definitely take that.
Okay, Ramses just barely missing the tech by Long0uw.
Ooh, the strings elongated.
And he knows R.O.B likes to land with those neutral airs. Ramses' counter game is excellent.
Yeah, I've never seen a Corrin land this many counters.
Low in the corner, but he doesn't mind it there. He's got a gyro to play with.
And he went for some kind of, you know, a bit more fancy setup, but Ramses not giving it to him. Still has his first stock.
I like the way Long0uw is using his lasers, but I would just like to see more lasers, man. It's such a great anti-air, and Corrin does like to approach with aerials a little bit, and it's also nice for certain people. The insta-pin, another counter! Long0uw having a really hard time here. Ooh, well-timed air dodge. Tombstone, not even dead.
Yeah, don't underestimate Corrin's weight.
Don't underestimate Battlefield Blast Zone.
And don't underestimate those party arms, my man.
Yeah, you are in losers quarters. There's nothing left for you to underestimate. Everything is dangerous. Oh, in the corner, but he be shooting. Ooh. It's where 2-4 there. Ramses looking so solid right now. Almost 100% lead. Using the laser, keeping Corrin out, you know. Oh, the gyro to the grab. He guesses right, but he missed spaces. It's unfortunate. Ramses seems to be losing control, but Long0uw is losing his stock. He just drifted into the Dragon Fang.
Yeah, because Ramses, I don't think he was expecting him to pull through with that Dragon Fang.
But Ramses was just like, man, I started and I'm sure gonna finish it. And it gets him the much needed break after Long0uw had quite a bit of momentum. And I think...
Alright, beep boop. No, wise air dodge. What do you think?
I think Ramses is doing really well the second game. Not just because he's winning, but also because, in my opinion, Corrin really struggles with zoning characters that have a lot of good projectiles or Zers to throw out. I mean, just look at how Long0uw has changed up his playstyle. Now he's behind. and how Ramses is just struggling to get anything going.
Yeah, and the tombstone this time still not taking it.
No, we battlefield.
I'm surprised.
Oh, the spike. Long0uw.
Yeah.
What a fiend.
You'd expect to die from the top against R.O.B, but not today.
Not today. Long0uw's only sending you downwards. Oh, excellent patience by Ramses.
Don't approach.
You know you wanna, but you
You
can't.
you wanna, but you know you shouldn't.
And of course, Ramses is the kind of player who has enough discipline to not get frustrated and approach. You know? That's what impresses me right now. The way he, with Corrin, even though Corrin is good, you know, and I'm not saying Corrin isn't high tier or whatever.
Right.
But the way he is managing to play around these projectiles with Corrin, who isn't really suited for fighting zoners, in my personal opinion. Oh. Poke in, just jab one, smart stuff. Oh! He waits for the shield drop. Long0uw was getting ready to punish, but not today. 112 on Long0uw. Ramses in the lead, but he is in B-poo percent. It's gonna be scary if the grab lands. Oh. Another.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the way across the stage.
These kicks are sending Long0uw far now.
Farther and farther.
So I said it before, and I like the way and the quantity with which he is using the gyro, but I'd like to see just a little bit more laser. Not only
Too much rate.
Right.
Yeah, too much rate to go to get the actual beep boop, but he waited long enough to get the arms in the sky anyway.
And even though Ramses had borderline perfect DI, he's